the FIFA World Cup? I'm pretty sure you have. The FIFA World Cup is the biggest single-event sporting competition in the world and is contested by the senior men's national teams from the 280 member associations of FIFA, the sport's global governing body. The competition has been played every 4 years since the inaugural tournament in 1930, except of course in 1942 and 1946, where it wasn't held because of the Second World War. The current format of the tournament involves 32 teams competing for the title at venues within the host nation, over a period of about a month. This phase is often called the World Cup Finals, a qualification phase which currently takes place over the preceding 3 years. It's used to determine which teams qualify for the tournament together with the host nation. The 19 World Cup tournaments have been won by 8 different national teams. Brazil has won 5 times, and it's also the only team that have played in every tournament. The other World Cup winners are Italy with 4 titles, Germany with 3 titles, Uruguay and Argentina with 2 titles each, and England, France and Spain with 1 title each. The FIFA World Cup is the world's most widely viewed sporting event. From 1930 to 1970, the Jules Rimet Trophy was awarded to the World Cup winner. After that, a new trophy was designed, known as the FIFA World Cup Trophy. So now, let's check the most important items from every tournament. As I said before, the 1930 FIFA World Cup was the inaugural FIFA World Cup. Selected Uruguay as host nation as the country will be celebrating the centenary of its first constitution. This cup was the only one without qualification. Every country affiliated with FIFA was invited to compete. At the end, Uruguay also became the champion, winning 4-2 to Argentina. Did you know that in the final game a different ball was used in each half? Well, yes. One chosen by each team because of a dispute. What crazy. The top scorer was Guillermo Stabile from Argentina with 8 goals, and Lucien Laurent from France scored the first goal in the World Cup history. The next cup was held in Italy in 1934. It was the first World Cup which teams had to qualify to take part. Italy also became the champion, beating Czechoslovakia 2-1 in the final. The top scorer was Oldrich Nejedly from Czechoslovakia with 5 goals. The 1938 FIFA World Cup was held in France, where Italy retained the championship, beating Hungary 4-2 in the final. And the top scorer was Leonidas from Brazil with 7 goals. Then, because of the World War II, the World Cup would not be held for another 12 years until 1950, and as a result, Italy were the reigning World Cup holders for a record of 16 years, from 1934 to 1950. In 1950, the World Cup was held in Brazil. This was the only tournament not decided by a one-match final. It was won by Uruguay, beating the hosts Brazil 2-1 in a game remembered as the Maracanazo, which is considered a very disappointed match by the Brazilians. The top scorer was Ademir from Brazil with 8 goals. The 1954 FIFA World Cup was held in Switzerland. The tournament set a number of all-time records for goal scoring, with an average goals scored per game of 5.38. Imagine. It was won by West Germany, who defeated Hungary 3-2 in the final. And also, for the first time, there was television coverage. The top scorer was Sander Kocsis with 11 goals from Hungary. The 1958 World Cup was hosted by Sweden. The tournament was won by Brazil, who beat Sweden 5-2 in the final for their first title. Pelé became the youngest player to play a World Cup finals, the youngest scorer in a World Cup final, and the youngest player to win a World Cup winner's medal. The top scorer was Just Fontaine from France with 13 goals. The 1962 FIFA World Cup was held in Chile. It was won by champions Brazil, defeating Czechoslovakia 3-1 in the final. There were 4 top scorers with 4 goals each: Garrincha and Veva from Brazil, Leonel Sanchez from Chile, Drasan Jerkovic from Yugoslavia, Florian Albert from Hungary, and Valentin Ivanov from the Soviet Union. and the best player was Garrincha from Brazil. The 1966 FIFA World Cup was held in England, and it also became the champion, beating West Germany 4-2 in the final. The top scorer was Eusebio from Portugal with 9 goals. The 1966 World Cup had a rather unusual hero off the field, a dog called Picos. The Jules Rimet Trophy was stolen from an exhibition display. It was discovered wrapped in some newspaper as the dog sniffed under some bushes in London. The 1970 World Cup took place in Mexico. The tournament was won by Brazil by defeating Italy 4-1 in the final, thereby winning the right to permanently keep the Jules Rimet Trophy. The top scorer was Gerd Müller from Germany with 10 goals, and the best player was Pelé from Brazil. The 1974 FIFA World Cup was held in West Germany. The tournament marked the first time that the current trophy, the FIFA World Cup trophy, was awarded. The host nation won the title, beating the Netherlands in the final 2-1. The top scorer was Grzegorz Lato from Poland with 7 goals, and the best player was Johan Cruyff from Netherlands. The 1978 FIFA World Cup was held in Argentina, and it was won by Argentina, who beat the Netherlands 3-1 after extra time in the final. The top scorer and the best player was Mario Kempes from Argentina with 6 goals. The 1982 was held in Spain. The tournament was won by Italy after defeating West Germany 3-1 in the final. The tournament's top scorer and best player was Paolo Rossi from Italy with 6 goals. The 1986 FIFA World Cup was held in Mexico. Argentina beat West Germany 3-2 in the final, captained by Diego Maradona, who scored the infamous Hand of God goal, and also a goal voted as Goal of the Century. The top scorer was Gary Lineker from England with 6 goals, and the best player was Diego Maradona. The 1990 FIFA World Cup was held in Italy. The tournament was won by West Germany, who claimed their 3rd World Cup title by defeating reigning champions Argentina 1-0 in the final. The top scorer and best player was Salvatore Schillaci from Italy with 6 goals. It was the first World Cup that was officially recorded and transmitted in high definition. The 1994 FIFA World Cup was held in 9 cities across the United States. Brazil became the first nation to win 4 World Cup titles when they beat Italy 3-2 in a penalty shootout after the game ended 0-0 after extra time, the first World Cup final to be decided on penalties. There were 2 top scorers with 6 goals each, Hristo Stoichkov from Bulgaria and Oleg Salenko from Russia, and the best player was Romario from Brazil. The 1998 FIFA World Cup was held in France. The tournament was won by France, who beat Brazil 3-0 in the final. The top scorer was Davor Suker from Croatia with 6 goals, and the best player was Ronaldo from Brazil. The 2002 FIFA World Cup was held in South Korea and Japan. It was also the first World Cup held in Asia. Brazil won the tournament for a record 5th time, beating Germany 2-0 in the final. The top scorer was Ronaldo from Brazil with 8 goals, and the best player was Oliver Kahn from Germany. The 2006 FIFA World Cup was held in Germany. Italy won the tournament, claiming their 4th World Cup title. They defeated France 5-3 in a penalty shootout in the final, after extra time had finished in a 1-1 draw. The 2006 World Cup stands as one of the most watched events in television history. The top scorer was Miroslav Klose from Germany with 5 goals. The best player was Zinedine Zidane from France, and the best goalkeeper was Gianluigi Buffon from Italy. The 2010 FIFA World Cup and the last World Cup took place in South Africa. In the final, Spain, the European champions, defeated 3rd-time finalists the Netherlands 1-0 after extra time, with Andrés Iniesta's goal in the 116th minute, giving Spain their first world title and the first European nation to win the tournament outside its home continent. There were 4 top scorers with 5 goals each: Diego Forlán from Uruguay, Thomas Müller from Germany, Wesley Sneijder from Netherlands, and David Villa from Spain. The best player was Diego Forlán, and the best goalkeeper was Iker Casillas from Spain. The 2014 FIFA World Cup will be the 20th FIFA World Cup to take place in Brazil very soon. from June 12th to July 13th in 2014. I'm so excited about it, so let's check it. The logo of the tournament is called Inspiration. The design stems of 3 victorious hands together raising the world's most famous trophy. The official poster features a map of the country made up from the outlines of football players' legs kicking a football. The colorful poster represents the beauty and diversity of Brazil. The slogan is all in one rhyme. The tattoo bola is the official mascot, an armadillo that defends itself from predators by rolling up into a ball. The official ball of the 2014 World Cup will be the Adidas Brazuca, and one of the official songs is the one you're listening to, Everybody, by Gaby Amarantos and Monoblock. The next World Cups will be hosted by Russia in 2018 and by Qatar in 2022. The FIFA World Cup acts as a massive promotion for the game of football and also for the host nation, which are wonderful opportunities to help promote values of respect, fair play and discipline to the watching.